Howdy, everybody. It is Tansuke. We are back here. It is another week, which means more Legends of Runeterra funness. As always, we start off with a summary of our previous runs on Zoe. So let's take a look how that's looking. For those that are probably aware, I am starting to circle the drain proverbially on Zoe. I'm getting to that last 20 or so clears. And so I took a hard look and said, you know what I need to do is I need to do the ones that are not as fun, ones I think are going to be hard, get those out of the way, and then I'll be able to finally kind of have fun with the victory lap kind of playstyle. So here is a bunch of the ones that I was personally not looking forward to. We'll start off with Samira. I like Samira, but it's scary with her. A lot of the time I was trying to roll for powers. This took 4 runs. And I was trying to roll for powers like spells do more damage, perfection, things like that. And actually, the run that ended up working well was this one. It worked a lot better when I instead worked on different sides of her spell set, getting stronger units. And I think I even had Spell Slinger on this one. But yeah, the goal was just to get Samira as much as I could, play her often, get a bunch of power, and then attack. It's pretty cut and dry at that point. My all out had I did end up getting this with Thieves' Gloves, which is pretty cool since it's her champ spell, and I had Echoing Spirit, so that was cool. My support champion was also Spirit Blossom Master Yi, who works surprisingly well with Samira because he ends up you get drafting ways to boost up your units for cheap, which is really helpful for her playstyle. And although I didn't really get to play him a lot since he costs 8. I also had a couple crazy plunder cards. You can see here, for example, I had Falling Comet with Plunder, which means, and that monogem is beautiful. And it also meant that if I damaged the Nexus, I could play this for 0 for the next card, which is very helpful for control. And I also had Redoubled Valor with Sorcerer of Elixir and Titanic Sensor, so that got very crazy. Jezza first. Yes, thank you for joining tonight. It's nice to see you. All right, after I did Samira, I did Vayne, and Vayne took me 3 runs, and I was getting pretty frustrated because what would end up happening would be stuff would just kind of peck at Vayne. She'd get killed, or I bricked and I didn't draw her. This run was the one that changed. I had Dreamwoven Spirits, and through the run, I even also got the Shadow Totem, and just you can see I put every item on her. There's a Black Cleaver under there. But the idea would be I'd play Vayne. One Vayne would be attacking that's ephemeral but couldn't die because of Death's Foil. And then I'd have 3 Vaynes, so it'd be 1 Vayne attack, 3 Vaynes attack, equipping in the middle if I wanted. Then using Tumble to attack with a Vayne to reactivate a 4th attack. So I was leveling Vayne on the first turn thanks to Dreamwoven Spirits. If you see this on Vayne, this is an absolute no-brainer. I even found a second arm to the teeth, which I found fun. Her Condemn, I also had something fun on there, which was Draw Champion Spell. That effectively meant as long as I kept drawing Vayne, I could keep playing Condemn for free after I had attacked twice. So that was awesome. Loved that. After Vayne, I did Leona. Leona took 2 tries, actually. It was... no. Yeah, I had tried one run in the past with this exact same build, but what changed and really pushed things in my favor was I got Thrice Bound. As you guys are aware, Thrice Bound draws your strongest unit. That could be pretty cool for some people, but for someone like Leona, it's super important because the strongest follower, I just made sure it was Ravoon, and so it was always daytime. I could just keep going with that. And then at that point, it's just play a crap ton of cards. Look, I had my Leona for free. Also had Disciple of Shadows, Double Attack. All this is beautiful with Carve a Path. I also had a fun Zenith Blade that was basically free, so I could just get Ravoon, and if I drew a Zenith Blade, I'd get to play every Zenith Blade in my deck. That was awesome. After Leona, we did Jhin. Now, I actually had struggled with Jhin. I had tried him on a run before, and I just couldn't quite get it to work. I changed my build from having a Hex Chemtech Duplicator to a second Riptide battery. So I was running the standard hit the Nexus, double Riptide. Everything works great there. I also ended up having a lot of good items on them near the end to help things go out well. And Dream Movement Spirits, I could even have 3 gens, which meant a lot of fun stuff. But the big thing that really helped here was the round start rally. Always love to have that. You really want ways to rally in the Zoe adventure, so everyone you can get is good. Also had a few fun things. I had Rally and Iceborne Gauntlet and Spirit Stone, so I could just start throwing them out on the first turn, like, come on, come on, come on. And if they wanted to get their units back, they'd have to let me rally, which was kind of a fun gotcha for them. And my captive audience also was insane. I was able to draw cards, predict cards, and then do a lot of that. So I was drawing a ton of cards all the time with this. My support was Samira. She was there. Yeah. After that, I know I'm sewing Yasuo, but that's because I was Darius. As you guys know, Darius. You don't really need to play Darius to win with Darius, and you know what helps? When you have double Black Cleaver. Funnily enough, my Darius at the end of this also had Black Cleaver and 2 mana cheaper and fleeting, so I could play either Yasuo or Darius at the start of the match. But I ended up playing Yasuo more often than not. Sharing is caring, also insane. It means that if I have a card, for example, like this, which was Deathless, Spell Shield and Regen, and double attack, I could really fill the board and then give them all massive stats, which is wonderful. Also had a pretty insane Trifarian Assessor. I could play it for free as long as Yasuo or Darius were on the board. That was great. And it would also continue to really help me refresh that Spell Shield for 0 mana. So that was super nice. And that is all the clears that I had on it. So that is that portion. I've been trying to clear Zoe with Aatrox, and we'll be doing that tonight. But before we give it a try, we have one more thing to do. It is that time of the month. I have a golden reliquary ready. Now, there are, if I remember correctly, 3 things I can get out of this. I can get Whirling Blade, I can get Renewing Power, or I could get Price of Retribution. To be honest, I'd be fine with any of the 3. But I'm going to say which one I think would be the most fun from what that batch is, would be the Whirling Blade. I could try it out on Warwick. I could try it out on Spirit Blossom Kindred. There's a lot of fun options there. But I'll enjoy whichever one it is, and probably try to do some runs next week if possible with it. So let's see what we get. Right, here it goes. Okay, it's Renewing Power. Alright, this will be good for Jace, this will be good for Heimerdinger. I'm definitely looking forward to giving these guys a try with it. Especially because I'm about to get Jace's 6-star, and it feels like this is just straight up an amazing choice for him. So, alright. Okay, that's fun. All right, let's see how we're gonna do with Aatrox. Now, the build I was running was actually not these 3. I was running a slightly different build, but the idea of Sentinel's Plate is very helpful with Aatrox. With his champion spell, you can proc it so many times, and hopefully fish for stuff like your lifesteal, elusive, challenger, all that kind of fun stats. Beast Within gives everybody Overwhelm, which is very helpful for him because he also gets +1 power because he's a Darkin. He has a subtype. And a lot of his followers do have subtypes, like they're Darkins or Cultists. I was actually running Starforged Gauntlets as the 3rd one. And you're probably looking and you're going, hey, wait, something doesn't add up. Your Aatrox was at 6/6, and you had Starforged. I was basically just gambling and saying, I'm going to try to find extra stats for Aatrox to get that extra mana. And I think that was messing me up. What I was looking for in stats, maybe I could have gotten, tried to look for other things like Spell Shield, rerolls, etc. So I'm going to try Grand General's Counterplan instead. It also means that I'm going to be more resilient if they try to control me. I will try to have more Aatroxes in my hand, which will be good. Sentinel's Plate also has great synergy with it because I can use it to rock a lot. So let's give this a shot and see if we're going to be able to handle it this time. In the runs I've been previously doing, the biggest struggle that I have with Aatrox is getting to the Elder Dragon / Mordekaiser fights, and I find myself getting controlled out. It's very frustrating. That is a bait. Never take this power if you are smart. Unless you're very, very new to the game, this is not a good power. Ooh, this is tempting, as is this. I think it's Dawning Age, because I think I'm going to have a few stats here that'll be over 4. Like, cutting down Aatrox's value will be good, and I'm wondering how this will work with the equipment. I don't think it'll work with the Darkenified versions, though, because it's not their cost card. So we can go with Quick Draw instead. Let's do that. Okay. Jubilant Poro, as always. You just don't want to attack willy-nilly. You want to make sure you get value out of it, prevent them from getting their extra stats, and then get out. You don't want to do any more attacking than truly necessary. Okay. Steadfast Delkin is nice because I can get value out of this. Some good value here. The Aegislon, since it's cheaper this turn, get that value. They don't attack because they're not dumb, but I still have a way to attack. I can go ahead and get rid of... Let's get rid of the Poro. No, let's get rid of Zoe so they can't get... Nice. Right. Okay, 1 second. There we go. Alright. They can do this. I'm gonna let them just straight up hit my Nexus. One thing I was finding with these runs was it just made sense to let them hit my Nexus because Aatrox is gonna heal. Howdy Durs, how are the runs? They have just started. My Aatrox runs have been very difficult on me. Because I keep losing at the end and it's frustrating. So we're gonna hopefully this run's different. This will be the one where I actually get to win. That'd be nice. So we're gonna see. Lifesteal's good. Go ahead and put out a few Darkens. This is gonna help. Let's see. Yeah, work. Sure, we'll use Aatrox. It's Champ Spell here. Let's kill the Poro Herder. Very nice. Oh, I got Fury off the attack and procced it in the same hit. Very nice. Okay, nothing on the board will run any risk of killing me because their strongest unit is 5. Here we go. Bam, bam. Wait, oh, did they just let me win? Nice. I think they had enough stats to... No, they didn't. Okay. Oh, that works. Nice, clean little first round here. I was finding that Aatrox is actually pretty good into these earlier rounds. I think the earlier rounds of this adventure are meant to kind of stress the slow starters. Which relic did I get? I got Renewing Power. Yeah, so I'm pretty happy with that. The 3 options that I could have gotten were Renewing Power, Whirling Blade, and Price of Retribution. And getting Renewing Power, pretty good. I'm looking forward to trying that on Jace, on Heimerdinger. Not Lux. I don't think it works well with Lux. I know people are saying, like, oh, you can kind of do it, but it's like, kind of is not really. Man, that is an equipment. I am Aatrox. But I want to play other equipment. I don't want to play Seraphine. Even though the double attack elusive sounds funny. Well, actually, that's double attack, and if I put equipment on it, that'll work. We'll do this. Okay, what do we got over here? Slotbot. Yeah, or money. Let's go with Slotbot. I don't have a lot of rerolls on Aatrox. The Mirror Mage, as always, not really that scary. You either take care of the Mirror Mage or you just ignore him and kill him anyway once you get to a certain power level. Let's see. I mean, honestly, it's not a bad, like, combination of items for 2 mana. It's just that I don't know if I could. Why do that when why do 3/3 when I could play a Darkin, you know?
Son thinks I'm all sparkle, huh?
Could I?
Maybe.
Yeah, I can play both of them.
Got it.
Aatrox without his relics definitely is more annoying. Yes. Oh, you're talking about, yeah, his signature relic? I do not have it. So, I'm running Sentinel's Plate, Beast Within, Grand General's Counterplan to get an extra one. We'll see how it goes.
Let's try this tempo.
I want to kill one of their units, so let's kill it.
Oh, think I got a beat.
Nice, you don't have it either. Yeah. The idea of his relic, though, was really cool. I'm glad they went back and gave it to him. Because I think that was I think that was just cool.
Something to reflect upon.
Let's see. What do I want here?
You like what you see?
I'll kill this, and I'll let
You
this...
sound great.
Alright, now we get a bunch of cheap units in. Aatrox's turns, like, 2 to 4 feel a lot stronger than the average person, for sure. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh well. Here comes Aatrox. Let's see what we got here. Might as well play this Cult Shot. Oh, that's great.
Acorn, what's in your mouth?
Yes.
No, come back here.
That'll be very good next turn. Double attack working with his star power also feels nice. So that'll be fun. I think I just opened attack here. I've already got units and everything. Yeah.
Careful, I just calibrated her.
That's fine. Let's go ahead and have Aatrox get a few extra stats while he's here. Nice. See if we can get that World Ender playing. Yeah. Okay. My most expensive spell is World Ender. That makes sense. Ah, yes. The other thing that was quite frustrating was a lot of the time with Aatrox, they were preventing my Aatrox, leveled Aatrox from doing something. I could either end up running into issues where they would kill Aatrox, or in the Elder Dragon's case, he was actually discarding my World Ender, and that was very frustrating. Let's see, I kill this ally to do that. If I remember correctly, when the Darkins take over, they get rid of the ephemeral status, which means I can keep Darkin out for free. See if this works. And assimilate. Yeah, Tarash stays out. Perfect. Okay, we'll go ahead and play Dural. I don't think I want to play the Darkened Sphere, because if I remember correctly, yeah, they have Shadow Totem. Cool. Alright.
You and I have met before, haven't we?
We can go ahead and take care of some of their board here. We'll stop them from doing what it only gets rid of ephemeral if the unit has baseline ephemeral. If they're not granted ephemeral, they keep ephemeral. If they got granted it, they keep it. Good to know.
Acorn, no chewing on the hex tag.
Here you go, Aatrox. Kill more people. Yay. I do enjoy when I'm running Aatrox here, having the ability to just have a big unit. I think that this is something that's nice, because I could look at this and start wondering, you know, I could probably block a Catastrophe, you know, or I could kill the Poro King. I just gotta make sure I have what I need. So it's not, that part is definitely nice. I do enjoy that. Alright, we'll end this round. Alright, game's over. We'll just go ahead and just attack to win here.
Shoot, I'm late. Careful, I just calibrated her.
It's also nice with Sentinel's Plate and Aatrox, getting the ability to get a ton of power every turn using his champion spell. As long as he's not being like wiped off the board, you're gonna get rid of several you can get rid of several Poros if you don't want to kill big units. You can get rid of big units. You can fish for lifesteal to help really just like end up every battle. What's very nice about his relic is how it interacts with Big Zolani. Oh, you are talking about the one that transforms allies. I thought you were talking about the Blood Weavers. I was like, those aren't that good, right? But yeah, okay. Where the transform your allies into copies of me, and then they'll all strike the enemy. Okay, actual value. I think this is going to be great. Yeah, Zolani Bloodweaver Aspects Bane. Yeah, that's the one I was thinking of. Judgment on Aatrox is actually super good because you can use the price discount to get it to 0. So I actually am going to take this. I would not take this a lot of the time, but I'm going to take it here. I think Judgment's fun, and it's going to be some strong value later in this. I could just tell you at least once I'm going to get into a fight, and I'm going to kill all their units with Judgment. And it might already be now. We'll see. We got a very good starting hand here. Okay. We're going to go ahead and play Beep Beep.
Son thinks I'm all sparkle, huh? Well,
Let's work. I'm actually going to put this equipment onto
time to shine.
a little acorn here so that I can... Oh, that's Nexus Strike though, isn't it? They're just gonna block me. No, don't do that. Oh, then let me. Let's go. Okay, easy peasy. Excellent. They're all out of mana, so I can go ahead and kill this Poro as well. If she's less than 16 power in hand, when she comes down and reaches 16, she transforms, strikes all at the moment. She transforms allies, all of them strike as well. Yeah, that makes sense. That's a fun combination. Here's work. Okay, they get a Poro, but that's fine. They're probably going to open attack. No, okay. It's great for us.
The box with stones for a price.
Oh, you know what? That's fine. Go ahead. Yeah. Alright, Steadfast Elkin. Let's go ahead and put an equipment on, let's say, the box. Okay. Don't have Aatrox, but I will after this. You know what? Let's just go ahead and open attack straight up.
Time to shine. Oh, think I got a beat.
Ooh, great all followers ephemeral. That's very annoying. Let's do this. Sure. Let's be fun with it. By doing that, I can get a whole bunch of cost reduction and build their board anyway. It's fine. Ooh, everything's super cheap. With 6 starts, you can go from play 8 power to 16 transforms, 32 and attack transforms allies into 64. That does sound nice. I have yet to be offered her, though. So here's hoping that I do get offered her in the future. You know what? Let's kill your Poro, too. I'll get you and your little Poro. That way we can start putting equipments on people.
Careful, I just calibrated her.
Okay, that's all I got. What's up for? Oh, hello, band account. How are you? Band. There we go. Sorry about that. People will do what they do. And you got a pretty big dude there. Let's go ahead and put in a unit that can block him. Oh, what do I do here? Do I just want to level up? No. I want to put in as many darkened equipment as I can before this happens. Although I just realized I didn't. Ah, drat. They're gonna hit me for free. That's fine. Let's... You know what? At this moment, I'm okay.
Terror must die!
We got this.
Darken, awaken!
Okay. Ideally, I would have liked to have more units on the board, but we'll live with it. Yeah, nothing I can do. We'll just wrap up the battle here. Yeah, they're just gonna die anyway.
Time to shine.
Unless they have a stun card, which would be mildly annoying, but it won't be the end of the world, because, yeah, I got enough power to kill them.
I did my
Let's
best.
see. What kind of items will I be looking for on Aatrox? Spell Shield, #1 priority.
I am freed of this madness.
I'm actually gonna say not Deathless. I don't think Deathless is that helpful for Aatrox, because he's bolting drone regeneration and he'll lose a lot of his stats. This Rite of Negation is tempting, but I think I'm gonna take Spell Thief instead. Actually, the Bakai Reaper's not bad either. It's either of these. The Brainworm is the only reason I'm thinking about that, but I don't want to be killing my units necessarily, or my Mana Gems. Although, later in the match, my Mana Gems become a lot less valuable, because once Aatrox levels, you're pretty much playing everything for 1 to 2 mana anyway. And the price discount will make it happen. That Brainworm is really nice, and the ability to stop something would be good. But half the stuff I'm worried about is burst speed. I think the Rite of Negation is a bait. And I want cheap units to put equipment on, so I will go this way. Okay, let's buy 2... let's buy 3. 3 extra rerolls, just because I'm going to want some stuff down here. Oh, good, a champion node. Nice. Love to see more champ options. I have learned a lot about Aatrox doing these Zoe runs. There's a few things that he has that are super nice. Like, he has his weaknesses, but he's definitely not weak. That makes sense. He's got weaknesses later in the match to being controlled, like getting rid of Aatrox. And he has weaknesses with running out of cards to play because he doesn't have a lot of natural draw. But what he does have is he has a reliable way to get his champion, which is always great off of his passive here. Played or summon 3 different Darken, draw an Aatrox. That's super nice. That way, even if I break, I know I can just play these equipments and I'll get it. It's super nice. Okay, I can only play one of these 2 equipments. Let's play this. Do I... you know what? I would like to get rid of the Lulu. Alright. And... yeah, that's a lot of it, is... curse your opponent with suppression? Hell yeah. It's nice to have a few options, and he gives you a lot of options. My poor dude. Okay, that is I almost had enough stats to just straight up tank the Zed.
Sing with me.
You know what? Let's give up the loot. Let's give up the let's give up the Seraphine. We'll be fine.
Oh, shoot.
Although I just now realizing I only had 1 unit. Oh. What are my options? Anybody playable for cheap? No. Okay, well. Oh, his squirrel almost hit my Nexus. That was gonna be scary. Okay, hopefully I draw a champion or a unit here. Yes, perfect. Okay. Now, luckily, you guys may notice, I have everything I need to just... oh god. Okay. I have what I need to just hit the entire enemy board. As long as I make sure not to burn it. Okay. If I run this, he'll go up to 5, 7... he'd have 7 power. That should be enough. I can use Judgment to wipe out his entire board. Except for that. Oh, goodness. Okay. Oh, no. I miscalculated. I miscalculated about having the extra stats. Okay. Yeah, I mean... Yeah, this is upsetting. Okay. That's all I can do. I'll just have to be down to 2 health. Luckily, I'll have a whole board full of... I'll have a board in a second. Because it looks like my... Oh, are you kidding me? Wow. They managed to perfectly mess that up so that I can't play Aatrox. That's okay. That's okay. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. They're not going to block with Zed.
Everything's better with company.
Oh.
Says you.
His blessing is like his anger.
Fine. Oh, perfect. I can kill their Zed. That'll be nice. Getting him out of here will mean that I can play Aatrox and then I can use what I have to kill. Perfect. I don't even lose health at the rest of this turn. Let's go. Go ahead and equip. Do I have any extra stats on Saraku? No. It's fine.
No music as soothing as silence.
Behold the power of Darken.
Oblivion! We are
Very nice. And we get 2 health back. Excellent. That is wonderful. Any other units you want to play? No? Okay. Can't play Baros yet. Now, you might think they're clever and just like open attack, but I can just start killing units in seconds. Go ahead and play Baros.
I will speak for us both, old friend.
Alright, let's go ahead and start killing their board. Oh no. Elusive units right. Okay. Kill the squirrel. Kill their lifesteal unit. Don't have to worry about their lifesteal unit. Worry about that one. The only sad part about Big Zolani is she doesn't get an item from Aatrox bonus star. Oh, because she's not an equipment. That is unfortunate. It's okay. Not the end of the world. I can still kill one of them. I don't have any elusive units. I lose 4 health. That's fine. And I lose 8 health because I can't stop them from hitting me again. That's okay. Yeah, I guess you're going in Inspired Plans. Hey, with these Inspired Plans I could actually put on units and not feel bad because they're not darkened. So I can get my Darken some stats, which is nicer than. That's fine, we just swing the wind. We don't need anything here. GG. I'll get a full heal, so it doesn't matter if I lose a little bit here. Bam, 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 bam. Very nice. Okay. We're up to our first meditation. Now will be a good time to get rid of some of the dead weight cards. I'm really thinking I should get rid of the Inspired Plans, even though I just finished complimenting them. Attuned and Deathless is good, and if I play 2 spells, I get a Dragon Link, which gives me some lifesteal while I stall for Aatrox. Sounds good to me. What are we cutting? Bouncer and Bolt is not giving me much. He is Challenger though. Let's start with the Inspired Plans. They're nice, but I have enough equipment, and every equipment in my deck runs the risk of breaking until Aatrox comes out. And when Aatrox is out, the Darkened ones are better. So yes, we're gonna cut the Inspired Plans. This is a way to get elusive for now. All of these cards are value. So I'm looking at which of these units to get rid of, and I am just looking at that Bouncer and Bolt or the Eye of the Dragon I just grabbed. Let's cut the Eye of the Dragon. Even though it would be 2 units, I'm not going to play 2 spells. I am going to play 2 spells a lot. Never mind, it's Bouncer and Bolt. We'll get rid of Bouncer and Bolt. Okay, we're definitely going this way because we want champ items. This shop would be nice, but we're going to be fine without it. Right. Beautiful starting hand. I really love this card in his deck, by the way. By the time I get eye value, I should have full board. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking too. I'll cut eye later on. The Violent Discord is going to be is a nice card to play because you can draw your Aatrox basically guaranteed. I love it, and you get 2 Poros. That card is such good value for how weird it seems. Let's see. Steadfast Elkin's nice.
Greed will turn any man into a monster.
Which equipment shall I play today? Let's play the staff. And sure, we'll play Seraphine. The Challenger on Bouncer was nice. I do agree, but I'm also finding that I have a decent amount of control with once Aatrox hits the board that I don't know if I necessarily need. Oh, beautiful, 2 Poros. Hell yeah. Die, Poro die. And I'll have more chances to get Challenger down the road anyway. Darken Aegis. Put that on a Poro. I keep falling into the trap of thinking that I should put the Darken equipments onto my support champion, and honestly, that's probably not the right play. Because you want them to be assimilated, and the champions don't get assimilated. I always love when they kill their own plating in this encounter. Feels so derpy. We go and... Oh. Nice. Good. We're getting Aatrox, finally getting his discount in play. And we get a nice full board. Aatrox will come in. We'll be good. Here we go. Yeah, we can just swing. I am gonna risk losing the Seraphine. I don't think it's a problem.
No fear.
Yeah, whatever. What I can do is have Aatrox kill a unit. Then that'll deal more damage to the Nexus, and then I'll be able to win. That should be enough right there. If I did my math right. I also should have put my dude in the back. Yep, just enough. Perfect. I did count right. I always need to remember to put my Bakai Reaper near the end of the attacking line so they can get as much benefit out of units dying as possible. I always make that mistake. It's kind of like when you have Warwick and you need to put him last if he hasn't leveled. I know that item kills you. I can't really in good faith play that. That's way too bad. This is not bad because it'll let me draw a few extra cards. And it's burst speed and I get coins, which will partially give me a refund. That said, I would also lose... I'd also have too many cards in my hand because it'll draw extra coin. The coin will take some of my -2s. Let's do 1 reroll. That's not useful. That actually is useful. The Rock Colossus would be funny, but he's too expensive. We'll go with the Saboteur. Spells. I don't think I want any of these. Charities is funny, but not useful here. And Rummage, not as important, so I'm going to let it go. Rummage would be nice, but discarding 2 cards to draw 2 cards doesn't solve my drawing problem. What a lovely starting hand. 4 mana. Didn't draw Aatrox, and I'm not even sweating it. Oh, what have I done? I just gave him up. Oh, they didn't kill him. Oh, that's so good. Okay. Live, live, you beautiful acorn, live. Killed the Callous Bone Crusher by obliterating or capturing him. I can attack with Seraphine, why not?
You call our spot.
Meat, meat. Beautiful. I mean, it's a free Celestial card. The Celestial cards aren't bad. That's gonna be a fun one. Let's do that. And we'll get to play this on her. Nice. Okay, nice strong hand to start off with. My Seraphine. Oh, that killed their Callous Bone Crusher. Hilarious.
I have my orders.
Excellent. Aatrox enters the fray next turn. Or does he? Because I didn't count for that properly. He'll still enter the fray, it just won't be yet for a free attack. Oh, they killed my acorn. Oh man. Oh well. Huh. We'll be handling this. This won't be a problem.
Look at it sparkle. In position.
We just want to make sure all of our equipped units attack. I don't really need to worry about the elk doing anything. Alright. Aatrox will come out. There's no way I don't get enough discounts, right? Surely. Yeah!
Breathe in,
Okay.
breathe out.
Hey, Aatrox. Let's go ahead. There's so many elusive units. Let's go ahead and try to get rid of them. Here we go! Cool.
My treasure.
Darkened Blood Letters for nice and cheap. Let's put it on the Elkin.
There's no place for cowards.
There we are. That value I was hoping for.
Without mercy.
But they killed my eye.
Cast us to the corners of the
Fine.
world.
World Ender.
Whom terror must
I like keeping the ephemeral, getting rid of the ephemeral to keep the lifesteal. Oh, it didn't keep the lifesteal. Interesting. Other units, it'll keep the lifesteal. That's interesting. I guess it's because, like, I'm thinking of the Keeper of the Box keeps its lifesteal when it transforms. I guess it's not necessarily the same. Interesting. I guess it's because it's granted instead of inherent. Interesting. I learned something here. I have enough power to just win, so I should just win instead of trying to overcomplicate things. Doesn't keep the lifesteal because of the same reason it doesn't keep ephemeral. Makes sense. So Keeper of the Box keeps it because it gets granted. And so it's like an additional stat that's boosted to it. As opposed to part of the base unit which gets lost. Interesting. Yeah. Alright, champ items. We want big money, big money. Big money, big money. That scout is tempting. I keep wanting to play like I have the chance of getting sharing is caring later. And the chance of getting scout, tough, and quick attack on everybody is probably better than the chance of getting overwhelmed and faded. Yeah, I should do that. Okay, big money, big items, big items. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, man. Oh, these are both so good. Spell Shield is super nice for Aatrox, but the regeneration is not valuable because he comes with it. But if that Spell Shield's nice, on the other hand, the Thieves' Gloves could be anything. It could be quick, it could be double attack, it could be elusive, it could be scout. Let's go with the Thieves' Gloves. I think this is worth it. And the barrier's useless because he already gets it. So let's go with Thieves' Gloves. It could be Power Riff. There's so many good things it could be here.
Your loyalty will be rewarded.
Alrighty, let's see. I have found that I'm not really struggling in the first, like, 2/3 of the adventure with Aatrox. Also, you want good support items, you want to reroll for a 6+ cost support champ. Oh, you're right. I always forget to do that. Because the best items are tied up at those higher tiers. Like, if I want to get I can't take damage or die, or stuff, or +5/+5. Actually, the +5/+5 I think is for even more expensive units. But yeah, you're right. I did mess that up. Keeper of the Box.
Arise!
Lovely lifesteal, lovely lifesteal. Zonya's he can't get. Dang, worth a shot. That one would have been quite useful, actually. But that's okay. Okay, let's see what we got here. Let's play Keeper of the Box and hope they don't immediately recall it. If they immediately recall it, I'm gonna be sad. Yay! Alright.
Play the Song of the Fallen, so they might.
I'm very
witness our
simple.
fight.
Simple and easy here. Don't want that to happen. Alright. Go ahead, block me. Coward. True Reflection, he also can't get us at 7+. Yeah, but so I guess it's more on the lines of like getting like other good stuff, like even like the gig, like Phage, stuff like that's not bad. Okay.
They'll never see us coming.
Okay, you know what? I'm pretty happy with this. Like the +5/+5 with the -2 cost. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, I have lifesteal, so we'll be fine.
Stand down.
I have the dragon, help. Darkens. Oh. I actually think I just want to let them raw dog hit me here.
Destiny, the order is given. I have risk and we
Yes. And the reason that I want to wait is I can tank this at 16, 17, 23. That's fine. Wait down to 24. Whatever. I want to try to get a big swing off. And there's also a chance that I can get judgment discounted. Go ahead, play those cards. That's fine. I've been a little unlucky with where my cost discounts have been going, frankly. That's okay.
It is time.
Let's go ahead and regen all that health back. Make sure they don't have a chance to do what they want to do. Perfect.
Breathe in, breathe out.
Okay, Aatrox comes in.
What is gained when we return malevolence?
Perfect. Alright. Alright, everything's enough here now. They're gonna do some kind of a free attack, and that's fine. Double attack elusive. How beautiful is that? Double attack elusive. Gonna play the Bakai. Let's go ahead and just start killing their board. No, Azir, you do not have Overwhelm anymore. Play another Azir, I dare you. That's what I thought. Alright. Go ahead and equip some units.
weapons of war.
Beautiful. Alright. And this entire encounter is now handled because there's nothing left they can really do. Their board is compromised now. That's fine. Let me guess, yeah. Sure, go for it.
Play a song of resistance.
A line around me.
I messed up there. I don't think I'm supposed to do this in this order. It's bad. Very bad. Okay, how do we want to play this? Shouldn't have let them attack like that. Should have stopped them in some way. Should have killed the Aurelia. Messed up. Okay. Play Aatrox. And heal my Nexus as they hit it. Or I can play this and get a tiny bit of lifesteal. Aatrox. Perfect. Good. Okay. Woo! Glad I scared them enough that they left me be. Okay, now we should be able to win. Yes, they have a lot of stats and keywords, but it's not going to be a problem because I'm about to level it.
The box with stones for a price.
The box. The box. I opened it.
Cast us to the corners of the world.
They're basically out of units. Here comes the Ascension.
Must die!
All hail Aatrox. All hail Darken. Nice. Okay. GG.
The names of my
Anaka getting the lifesteal still nice.
I am freed of this
Awesome stuff. Okay. Ooh. Alright, Aatrox item, let's see. Oh, isn't that lovely, everybody? Nothing like a quite like a nice power rip Aatrox. Nice.